Good evening and welcome to Thursday's edition of the Regional News. A brazen ambush by gang members led to carnage along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway in St. Augustine on Wednesday, as 4 people, including an innocent woman who was in her house, were murdered. The gunmen were targeting the twin-based artist known as Kashif Cayman 6X Alexander when they launched a gun attack along the westbound lane of one of the country's busiest highways. Police believe the attack was orchestrated after a picture of the entertainer and his entourage, showing them set to depart the airport in Barbados for Trinidad, was posted on social media less than 1 hour before. Instead, the attackers killed cousins Damien Chris, 26, and Levi Chris, who was said to be in his mid-20s, along with Jeffrey Hollingsworth, 31. Lana Shahadia, 51, was also killed after being hit by a bullet intended for one of the other victims. Shahadia was the owner of a Silver Spoon eatery. It was reported that as the car stopped at an intersection at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, a black car pulled alongside and gunmen opened fire on the entertainer's car. The driver of the car under attack sped off in an attempt to escape, but the other car pursued them and the gunmen continued firing. Police believe Shahadia may have been peeping from her window of her 2-story house as the gunshots rang out and was struck in the head by a stray bullet as the gunmen ran shooting after their target. Shahadia was due to leave the country on Friday for Miami. Brazil's central bank announced the start of a digital currency pilot project aiming to replicate the success of its instant payment system PIX to popularize financial service in the country. According to Fabio Arajo, coordinator of the initiative at the bank, the public use of digital currency should begin at the end of 2024, after the completion of the testing phase, which will include buying and selling of federal public bonds among individuals, and its subsequent evaluation. Araja said the digital real will be built as a means of payment executed on distributed ledger technology (DLT) to support the provision of the retail financial service settled through tokenized deposits in institutions of the financial and payment system in Brazil. 5 people, including a woman, were shot during an attack at a gospel concert in TIANA in Manchester on Tuesday night. Head of the Manchester Police Superintendent Shane McCullough said that the incident, which happened shortly before 11 p.m., was an quote-unquote unprovoked and senseless act. It was reported that 2 men on a bike rode up minutes to 11 p.m. and opened fire indiscriminately at persons standing outside the venue. The annual gospel concert, conceptualized by Lennox Peter Powell, was held in memory of his passing in June. McCullough said a motive has not yet been established for the shooting. The 5 people were rushed to the hospital, where they have been admitted in stable condition. There is a strong possibility that there will be a ban on events from now leading to New Year's Eve. This will be done on a case-by-case assessment. Intelligence will have to be assessed, reassessed, and will do a review on the decision within the first week of January, said McCullough. Thank you for watching. I am TIANA Cole.